Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Min here, and today I've got episode 3 of my subscriber squad builder. Again, another one pretty quick. I'm trying to get a few done, so because you got a few, well, quite a few have been niggling at me in the comments to asking where they've gone. I was still doing, I've always planned to do them. I kept the links, as I said, some have expired. So again, send in your squads if I said yes, or if you've got a new squad you want to show me. These are the types of squads I want to see, like hybrids, really good players, informs, or underrated squads that you don't really see. So in goal, we'll start with Casillas, obviously a really fantastic goalkeeper. I'm getting the prices off Ultimate Team Database, not the prices these were bought for, because they'll be overpriced because they were probably bought a while ago. But on the Ultimate Team Database, Casillas says he goes for about 61,000 coins. I'm a bit dubious about that, to be honest, but that's what it says, so that's what I've put it down for. Around 61,000 coins, a very, very good keeper. I didn't use him in my Liga BVA team because I wanted to try out the informed Diego Lopez, but obviously Casillas being an 89 overall goalkeeper, I've came across him a few times and he's a really good goalkeeper. Bruno Alves, I mentioned in my Russian league team that I did my squad builder, he's going to cost you about 27,000 coins nowadays. I really didn't like him. He's not my type of defender, but obviously he fits into this team really well, and it looks like a really good back four. And I don't know whether it was just me being with the Russian league team was going, I couldn't play with it. It wasn't my sort of team, but he looks like good stats, but depends how you play with him really. But the other one, Inform Pepe, I was very, very fortunate to get this guy in a pack in FIFA 11. Going for about 250,000 at the time, as I got money in FIFA 11. But I've had to make my money because I haven't got the luck in packs recently. He's going to cost you about 155,000 coins. Very, very good defender. I've never came across the 86 Inform version, but I have came across the normal version. He's a very good defender. I've used him myself, I think the 85 version. He's a very good defender, but a very big price jump from the normal version to this version, so I don't know, if you got the money I suppose you can spend it. Inform 84. Now though, I've used the 82, I wasn't too impressed, I have to say. It's going to cost you about 120,000 coins, between 100,000 and 120,000 coins, depend on what time you're buying them. But I wasn't very impressed with the 82 now though. Maybe the 84 is a bit better, but I'm not really sure about that. I think it's Danilijo. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not 100% sure. Again, I'm crap with pronunciations, but nowadays it's going to cost you about 32,000 coins. 5-star skill moves. I did use him in my Premier Div Mex team. I used him as a right wing. Wasn't great as a right wing. Definitely more of a right midfield player. He didn't seem to attack as much as I'd like to. It may sound a bit weird, but that's what I saw when I was playing with him. But he's a very good player overall. Did score me a few goals, but definitely right midfield is his best position. Roberto Carlos, who I did use in my Russian league team, going to cost you about 1,600 coins. Again, a cheap player in this very expensive team. It's what I like to see with some of the expensive teams. You can get really good cheap players, and Roberto Carlos is one of them. One of the players that did impress in my Russian league team, which to be honest, I'll admit I didn't enjoy playing with, but Roberto Carlos is a very good player. Now Danny, 85 in form, he was okay. The 84 normal version going to cost you about 80,000 coins. I think that's just because of his rarity, because he came out in team of the week too, but looks like a very good player. And the 84 version was good for me, average sort of, but the 85 version does look good again. Varela, I did use him in my Liga Portuguese team. I really enjoyed playing with this guy. I think he's got 4 or 5-star skills. I'll put a bet on 4-star skills if I had to put money on it. Going to cost you 800 coins again. A very cheap player, but a very, very good player nonetheless. The left wing is Elisu. Again, that's probably totally wrong, but going to cost you about 5,000 coins again. Major stat there is his 92 pace, but he looks like he's got other good stats. He is a left footer on the left wing, which is disappointing for the way I like to use wingers, but it looks like a good player. Never used him, so I never came across him. But if you guys ever used him, please leave your comments about him in the comments below. But again, looks like a good player. Nilmar I have used. There is plenty of other Brazilian strikers you can get, but of course Nilmar being used to link up with the left wing because they play in the same league. Going to cost you about 3,000 coins. He is very pacey. Obviously, people accuse people of pace whoring when they use Nilmar, but he has got a really good shot. Even though it says 77, he is a very good player. Not like Igbonho where it's just all about pace. Nilmar's got a really good shot and really good dribbling on him. So he's going to cost you about 3,000 coins. And our final player is Hulk on the right wing. Again, I've used Hulk in my Liga Portuguese team, the best player in my Liga Portuguese team. Didn't use him in my Russian league team, in my Brazilian nationality team, because I didn't use a right midfield position, but if I did, I'd definitely use Hulk. 19,000 coins, a very, very good player. The whole starting 11 is going to cost 504,400 coins. A very good team, very expensive team. I've never played with 3 at the back, but I tend to stray away from it because I like the 4 at the back. I've never played with 5 at the back, never played with 3. I've always gone with 4, never really tried, so I can't give a good rounded opinion on that. So if you like the video, guys, leave a like again, send in squads, feel free to. I'm definitely doing quite a few subscriber squad builders nowadays, so hopefully you enjoyed the video, guys. Leave a like if you think you deserve this, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys later.